Hi, this is Adolf again. Okay, I was where I joined groups. The first one I joined, they mostly existed underground, in underground establishments, small places, not big. There were little, if you take a normal apartment, how it would look like if you have like the kitchen and the lounge and the bedroom, reasonably small. But now the people that would gather there, had connections with the government, the military, with the justice system, banking system. So get together. What I realized with the group specifically, and all the same, all with high connections, was that it was an internal war that was going on. It was all about war, all about fighting. You have your outer wars, which is done by two countries, and you have your soldiers, and you have your etc., where two presidents stand and they send people to fight the war for them, which is one thing that didn't ever make sense to me. That was strange. You have two presidents fighting a war against each other. For what reason? God, if two countries have a war, who stands with the country's president? So why don't the fucking two presidents just sort out their shit? If they kill each other, well, then that happens. And God knows, get another president, something like that. So that was my view on war when I was reasonably young. So now these groups that I belonged to, it was three over a period of 3 years, 4.5 years, around there. I think 3 to 4 years, 3.5 years, yeah. 3.5 to 4 years, and high connections to governments, as I've said, to military establishments, to the banks, money system. So that was great. There I merely basically just learned the internal wars that also occur within this world. But I'll expound on that information a bit more later. So then my question got answered in terms of what do I do? What am I able to do? So after becoming more involved in such groups and realizing, the intricacies of the world and how it really works, because, I had an idea of how it works when I did investigations on my own, reading up about it, but God, I could throw all those books away, because here's what was actually going on inside it all, inside the beast, in the core center of the beast. That's where I basically stood, which is strange as well, because, I didn't fear death whatsoever. Death was not an issue for me, which is mainly why it was such a bastard. I'd say I've always, even during that time, a man who doesn't fear death is one of the most dangerous people alive. But if that is your starting point in terms of this world during that time, because God, you'll do anything, but of course you'll have to know how to do it and what to do if you really want to become what I had done and how I stood as. So I was in this world and I went, okay. It was now one evening, I was in my bed. I remember that, the candle next to it. I was alone, living in this little small room. And I said, okay, I've got two choices here. One is, no, I've got three. I've got three choices. One is, I find a job somewhere, I make money, I live till I die. What else can I do? No one's going to believe me if I actually tell them what the hell I see. If I draw what I see, if I speak what I see, they'll probably put me in some form of an institution. It's not where I want to go. Second choice, I can kill myself. And if I kill myself, I'm going to end up with these demon places. not where I want to go. Third choice is, I stand up, I now do something. But how? I can't talk about it, I can't show people. So how am I able to give direction or sort out or stand up in this world? How do I sort out this world? So I made myself a statement, a perspective from, I will stand up in this world and make a statement of the life force essence of who I am, which I see in each being, but which is suppressed. There has to be a way that I'm able to bring that out in some way. I don't know how, but there must be a way. There must be a way people will follow me, will hear me there deep inside them. So, from that moment, that's where I decided to infiltrate the country, infiltrate the world, and get to a point of power. That was my first aim. My first aim was to get to a point of power, because if I stand at a point of power, then I'm able to direct everything, the world. I wanted to stand at an absolute point of power in this world. I wanted to exist infinitely on this world. I got, it was ideas, it was hope, I suppose. But I knew there must be a way that I'm able to assist these human beings with these life force essences, who they are within them, and bring it out. So, with these groups that I placed myself with over the 3-year period, the third one, which was my last one, the other previous two I left, the last one was the most stable one, with the most infiltrated connections within this world. And from there, my rise to power started. And so I got to where I wanted to stand, exactly where I wanted to place myself. Which was great because, of course, the demons couldn't do anything with me. I learned how to manipulate people, how to... people, I didn't see people. People were fucking systems with demons inside them. I didn't show them the respect they deserved at all. The only reason I got to power was because of what I did and what I was willing to risk. And I knew what I had to do. I had to give direction and sort out this world. The only way I'm going to do that is if I stand at a point of power and infiltrate the group that govern the world. So there I was standing. I formulated what was my words. My words specifically was to say to the people that this is your world. Fuck the systems. Fuck the demons. But I said it in a different way. So I'll continue in my next interview. Thanks.